Greetings YouTube and welcome to the latest bargain video. First up we have the character operations manual for Starfinder, which I picked up for like 13 bucks, and it's a brand new book. I mean, they had some on the shelf in the store for 40 bucks, and this was outside on their discount rack for 13, I think because the corner was bent. I'm okay with that. Then we have Cal Exit, which is political fiction dealing with a California that has been kicked out of the Union because they have declared themselves to be a sanctuary state. And that does not mean what you think it means. We have 4 volumes of Rat Queens. We have The Search for Nefertiti. And I love a bit of both history and Egyptology, and I picked that up for $1. Then we have The Feather Thief, a beauty obsession and the natural history heist of the century, which deals with someone that was stealing rare bird skins from a museum. Now we're going to jump into digital content. We have the first season of Arrow. I've never seen this at all. I've seen Green Arrow in like some episodes of The Flash, but that's it. But I thought for $5 I'll give it first season. I have a friend that said it's not very good, but she really likes one of the characters, so that's cool. Then we have Reno 911. I have never seen this, but I picked it up cheap, so I'm like, I'll give the first season a shot. And we have Hobo with a Shotgun. I've never seen this. To tell you the truth, it doesn't 100% interest me, but it's got commentary with Rutger Hauer, and I will purchase it for that all by its onesies. Then we have Inherent Vice. I've never seen this. I think I saw the trailer for it, but that was it. We have Rememory. I bought this blind because I like Peter Dinklage, and it's supposed to be kind of a thriller dealing with a slight, like, near-future edge to it. We have a collection of Winnie the Pooh, which I bought that for my wife, and as soon as she saw the title, she started to sing the song. We have The Fox and the Child, which I bought cold, but kind of looked interesting. The Guns of Navarone, an awesome film, and this has commentary track. And I actually watched it with my wife, because I had not seen it in a very long time, and she had never seen it. And so I'm looking forward to the commentary track. And then we have The Battle of Britain, a film I have seen. I may watch it with my wife because I don't think she has, but I bought it for the commentary track. Okay, on to more digital content. We had Wild West Shootout, which is a collection of 4 westerns. We have Geostorm, which is not a good movie on any level. Won't be keeping that one. The Edge of 17, I've heard good things about that, have not watched it yet. The Wrath of Vajra. The name Vajra appealed to me, and who doesn't like a good pit-fighting martial arts movie? Spotlight, a movie I really want to see, but I know is going to be very hard for me because I despise organized religion, don't like the Catholic Church, and I'm a survivor of sexual abuse. Gonna be a lot of fun. We have Posse. Good Election, Charlie Brown, which seemed appropriate for the season, adding to our collection. We have, I don't know how you say that one, WX3 Pat Labrador or something, I don't know, but it was okay. I probably won't keep that one either. We have the Highlander Director's Cut. I own Highlander, but I'm going to get rid of that one and keep this one because this has a commentary track. We have a collection of Beatrix Potter. We have Birds of Prey, which was fun and a heck of a lot better than Suicide Squad. We have 2 martial arts films, The Golden Swallow and Killer Clans. We have the Flashpoint Paradox. I have enjoyed quite a few of the animated movies from DC in the past. Man in the Iron Mask with DiCaprio, and We Are Soldiers with Mel Gibson. I think he's a nut job, but I want to see the commentary tracks on both of these. I may not keep that one, I'm not sure, because Mel Gibson is a tool. We have the special edition of the Bubba Hotep, which is an awesome film, and I want to listen to the commentary track on that. Will You Be My Neighbor? Yes, I will. We have The Little Mermaid, which was not in our collection. We have Surface, which is a series. I think I may have caught one episode of this. This is the complete series, and I picked it up for a song, so I'm like, what the heck, I may watch it and I may not keep it. We have You're a Good Sport, Charlie Brown, which is, again, part of our collection. We have a sequel to Atlantis, which Atlantis had some things going for it, but the whole white dude saves the world trope just drove me crazy, and I don't imagine it's going to be any better, because it's all about Milo's return. We have the first 2 seasons of Voltron. We have season 3 of Breaking Bad, and the first season of The Vampire Diaries. I've never seen that. I picked it up for like $1. So I thought I'd give it a shot and see if it's any good. I also never seen True Blood either, so I may pick that up at some point and give that a look. We also have Premonition, which is not a good film. I've done a review of this one, so check that out. But it's got commentary track, which I want to listen to. And we have Ratatouille, which is a great film, but the copy I have is got a damage on it, so I'm going to get rid of that one and replace it with this one. And again, I paid, I think, 50 cents for this, so it was well worth my time. So that has been the digital content section of our video. Next up will be some gear. I have a complete set of billiard balls. I picked it for $5. Those will probably end up in some kind of crafting video of some variety or another. We have 234 feet of Paracord, which I got for just under $19. That was going out. I guess they're not carrying it anymore in reels at Home Depot. So maybe if they're doing that in your area, because they were asking $40 for 500 feet. So I would have purchased the entire reel if I could have at the time. Black is a good color. I use that for my own personal stuff as opposed to like crafting. Like I make shoelaces out of this and that kind of thing. We have a cold steel Bushman. This one has seen some use, but whoever owned it before me did an excellent job of taking care of it. The edge is just wonderful. They got rid of the coating on it, which is fine with me. I never liked the coating, and it came with a the original sheath, which has a plastic liner, and I picked this up for $10 at an antique shop, so I can't go wrong with that. We have a tool for dressing a grinding wheel. So you use this when your grinding wheel has like grooves in it or it's not square anymore, and you use this to grind off the surface of the stone. It's got diamond components in it. Interestingly, this is a cast iron version, and I picked this up for $10 at an antique shop, and it was called a What's It tool, and I'm buying it, and the person's like, "You know what this is, don't you?" I said, "Yes," and I described what it is. I said, "But I'm more than willing to, take advantage of someone else's ignorance and buy a tool that I don't have in my collection." And it also would make it a really great impact tool because this has got a nice heft to it. And I can't buy them this cheap, a new one. So there you go. This is a Crkt snap lock, which is a strange knife. I have a review coming up on my channel in the near future about this one, or nearish future. I did a whole bunch of gear videos recently, so it may be a bit before that one sees the light of day. And I bought it purely as a novelty, and again, I bought it at the same place I bought the Bushman. Got it on sale. It was for $17.50, which is a great price for this. For a knife of this quality, and this is a nice condition. We have a towel rack, which I originally purchased because I was going to use it in a weapons build, and my wife saw it and she goes, "I want to use that." I said, "Okay." So this is going to be a new towel rack in our bathroom. I have a stone stamp. This is a Chinese stamp with a horse in it. I'm assuming that a horse-related idea here. I just like my wife has a thing for stone horse statues, and this is really nicely done. It was well executed. It does have a slight chip in one corner, but I don't care. And it was used as a stamp. So I don't know why it was at an antique shop, at a thrift shop, but it was. And then we have this, which is a pixie. It's a nice tone. And they said it was like you bring this to keep pixies away. And I don't want to keep pixies away necessarily, but we didn't have a pixie bell in our collection, and now we do. Alrighty, so thank you for being here for this bargain video, and please follow me on Instagram on DeviantArt to see some of the things I don't buy that I find out there in the world that are weird and strange and could potentially be considered to be bargain deals, but not necessarily things I want to own. And DeviantArt to look at my crafting creations, which sometimes you get to see the components in these videos, such as that potential star, which is now going to be in my bathroom, or things like a set of billiard balls, and paracord, which occasionally also shows up in my builds. Alrighty, so thank you for being here. I hope that you'll be here for the next one.